Pixel art. When you first open up the link, you should be met with this page, the new drawing page. Here's how you start your new drawing. I would like everyone to just do the 32 by 32 bit preset. That's just a little square. Since you're only creating a video game character, we don't need to have a big page. A little square will do just fine. So we're going to click on that one, and we're going to click New Drawing. If there was a blank sheet before, for example, I've been drawing prior, it will say this will clear the entire drawing. Are you okay to continue? Yes, because you haven't started yet. So click OK. And unfortunately, this free web app has a lot of ads that keep on popping up on the side. So just you got to keep on closing them. I tried to find another application, but this one is clearly the best one for this program. Let me go over the tools. So you have pencil tool, eraser tool, brush tool. These are line, square, and circle tools. The fill tool, that's the bucket. And this will pick any color. If you're into Minecraft or any classic video games like Mario and Sonic, this is going to be very, very familiar to you in terms of looks. I don't want you to use the stamp tool. You can if you want, but if you, I'll go over that in a bit. Remember, we're trying to make original characters, so there's a lot of unoriginal characters in here already. So we're going to try and draw our own. The color picker is, these are your two colors. You can switch between white and black, or you can go over to this side and you can choose what colors you want to use. There are tons of colors. So as you can see, there's the ad again. There are tons of colors that you can pick from. So let's get started. So I always start with a black, create an outline, and as you can see, this is all squares. So when you start drawing, let's start making a character. I'm going to do some eyes. It's going to follow the path of the squares. And that is what pixel art is. So I'm currently creating two eyeballs. And then I'm going to do a nose. And there we go, one eye. There's my other eye. There's a nose. I'm going to do a mouth like this. And some crazy hair. Some of you may recognize what I'm doing. I sometimes draw these on things, like if you got a thank you note. This is kind of my go-to guy, my go-to character. In fourth grade, when you start getting quizzes, if you do a fantastic job, this is the guy you're going to see. Okay, so I've done my outline, and then I'm going to do the fill bucket, because the fill bucket is really cool. I can fill whatever colors I want, so orange hair. As long as it's closed in, it will fill in the whole space. I'm going to switch over to the white, because I'm going to do the eyeballs as white. There we go. The nose. Let's see if there's a peachy color. Here we go. Peach. We'll do some white again. And you know what? I'm going to, without outlining, I'm going to pick the pencil tool and I'm going to use a red. And I'm going to make a tongue. There we go. All right, that's my character. Now, you can see that my background is still that checkerboard pattern. That means it's clear. If I wanted to make that another color or add some background, I can do that. First, I made a mark up here. I'm going to erase it. Very simple. Then I'm going to take this and maybe I'm going to make it on a blue background. Boom. Fills in everything else. There's my character. I didn't show you the brush tool, but the brush tool is really cool because it kind of creates an effect that does kind of fading in and out. So for example, if I did, let's see, this orange in the background here, see how it looks like almost like fire flame effect that I have going on. I can make the brush smaller. Over here is opacity. That's how dark or light something is. So if I lower that, you see how it disappears. We don't want to disappear that. So we always keep that on 100. Let me go over to the other. I'm going to change the color up a bit. Because I can layer. So if I want some red, there you go. And now we got some more flames. You see how it looks like flames? It's very cool. If I go back to pencil, you can see I can just do little dots by myself. Oh, if you wanted to do just dots, see this dithering tool? It creates that grid. Isn't that cool? You can create a grid. So you can experiment. Experimenting is really the whole point of this project. So really practice. And if you don't like the picture that you did, guess what? You can either undo like that, or you can redo, or you can undo the whole thing and restart over. It's very simple, very easy to do. If I go into tools, these are my tools. I've got options. This will change the pixel size. You don't need to know any of these things. I just keep it on the layers one. And just pick my colors and pick my tools. Now, there are other things that you can do here. For example, you can use line tool. You can create a straight line. Very simple. And really, that's about it. You can add text if you like. You don't need to add text. Actually, I probably don't want you to add text, but you can if you want. Yeah, that says yay. I'm gonna undo that though. Because we're working with such a small square, we don't really need to add much, but you can create a really cool character. This is a cool tool. So darken and lighten. Right now it's on darken. So if I go to tools, see how it says here, strength, toggle the switch to lighten the color. So right now it's going to darken. So I can add some shading to my guy. It just adds a slightly darker color and it makes it more three-dimensional. I can do that with the eyeballs too. There you go. And if you want to add lighter color, like a highlight, I click that and it will lighten the color. Like so. Okay. So you can get a lot of detail, even though this is only squares, you can really get a lot of detail going. Like so. Okay. Give it a go. Give it a try. And I'll be back with how to save your picture.